So, you hate to say it and you hate to talk about it, because somebody passed and somebody who was sort of revered, which is weird in and of itself, right? The fact that we uplift these sports ball players as if they're deities, as opposed to philosophers, as opposed to engineers, as opposed to scientists, great people in society who really do help everybody. Instead, we uplift, entertainers. But I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna pull any punches. I'm not gonna be silent about the truth, which is that Kobe Bryant was fucking Illuminati. Obviously, it's not hard to. There's video after video out there proving it. So, kind of a sick thing, actually. The guy, Tracy McGrady, admitted that Kobe said he wanted to die early so that he could be a legend, so that he could be immortalized, which is a sick thing to say. Tracy McGrady, he admitted that, you know, he said it. So that's a sick thing, man. And they have these videos out there of this. What is that? Chamberlain Heights or some shit, where they have a cartoon from 2017 that predicts Kobe's death. And then some other person, some random ass person, predicted that Kobe Bryant would die in a helicopter crash in a tweet from 2012 on Twitter. Real cryptic shit, man. This is Illuminati type of stuff, right? Anyway, that's not my point here. I want to talk about Kobe Bryant's wife, actually, Vanessa. And I want to talk about hypergamy. And I want to talk about, you know, what women do and what women will let slide for a man who is high status, right? It doesn't get any more high status than Kobe Bryant. He was worth $70 million. He was probably, arguably, the top two player ever to play basketball. In my opinion, he's just behind Jordan. He's better than LeBron. I don't even include Wilt Chamberlain or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Shaq. I don't even include those guys in the argument of who's the greatest basketball player ever, because they're bigs. They're sinners. They're 7 feet. It's an unfair advantage, in my opinion. The greatest players ever have to be the top five, have to be guards, in my opinion, because they do the most work. It's more difficult for them, which is why I don't really even include Kobe, or I'm sorry, LeBron. I don't even include him top five because he's not a guard. In my opinion, Allen Iverson, maybe Larry Bird, even though he's a wing, not a guard, but he still was basically a guard. He was kind of a Dirk Nowitzki. You might even put Dirk Nowitzki in top 10. But I put Allen Iverson, Jordan, Kobe, Bird, and number 5, I don't know. That's arguable. Maybe Jerry West, I don't know. Anyway, Kobe's top 2. He's the closest thing to Jordan we've ever seen. Closest thing as far as accomplishments and accolades in the game. Closest thing to dominant. He arguably had a worse cast than even Jordan did, and he got, I believe, 2 rings without Shaq. He got three rings with Shaq, a three-peat, which I think Jordan did twice. Jordan did 2 three-peats. So clearly Jordan is better than Kobe. If we're talking championships, but if we're talking points, if we're talking individual dominance, then, you're going to put Kobe behind Jordan. Not only that, we got to talk about the fact that LeBron passed up Kobe Bryant's points 2 days before Kobe Bryant's death, which is cryptic. That's some Illuminati shit, right? Sacrifice shit, right? Just weird shit, man. Weird shit. I would say if you're listening to this and you're interested in conspiracy theories, check out Russian Vid's channel on YouTube. He's got a great couple videos on Kobe Bryant's death. He's got great videos that exposes Probably some of the most succinct videos that I've ever seen, I've ever witnessed on YouTube. Really the most clear in why the Illuminati do what they do, etc. Anyway, but I want to talk about Vanessa Bryant. Now, if we know Kobe's past, we understand that he had a rape charge in 2003, which was settled outside of court. There was I can't remember the exact details, but there was anyway. It was a rape allegation. They were you know in a hotel room. Apparently, she was underage as well. I don't think she was quite yet 18. They were in a hotel room, Colorado, and they were doing their thing, and apparently she said she didn't want to do it, and he went ahead with it or something like that. That was the allegation. Now, I don't know the truth. I understand that women have a tendency to lie about rape, and particularly in the Me Too movement, that might have been one of the first false rape allegations. I'm not saying Kobe did it, but the fact that I look at is the fact that he was unfaithful to his wife, because he was married to Vanessa at that time. And I knew somebody. I knew my brother's girlfriend knew girls that had slept with Shaquille O'Neal when he came to Seattle, when Seattle Supersonics were still a team here. And it was no secret that the Lakers and really all kinds of NBA players, if you're winning and you're famous or whatever, girls are going to flock to your games, and they're going to want to see you afterwards. And it's no secret that there are groupies. They call them groupies, and there's no secret that groupies are following these NBA players, just like they're following rock stars, just like they're following around actors, etc. And the NBA players tend to indulge a bit more than, say, your actors, or I'm sure the musicians indulge as well. But it's no secret that these guys get down. And I knew a girl who, like I said, my brother's girlfriend, she knew girls who had slept with Shaq when he came to Seattle. So Shaq and these guys were getting down, and so I look at it like, okay, well, Kobe was he was getting down. He was getting down with these girls, and he caught a bad one. She was underage, and whether or not she wanted to do it or whether she was setting him up, only God knows that. But bottom line, she accused him of rape, and they settled out of court, and the charges were dropped or whatever because he paid her off. That's a fact. That happened in 2003. That's not inaccessible information. You can Google that. So what I looked at was the fact that Kobe Bryant gave Vanessa a $4 million ring. This was in 2003. $4 million, even in 2003, is nothing to shake a stick at. He gave her a ring. I mean, even today, it's nothing to shake a stick at. You can buy a mansion, in Beverly Hills with that amount of money. He gave her a ring worth $4 million. I mean, that's sick. That's sick in and of itself. That is consumption to the nth degree. That is just sick. I can't. I mean, with $4 million, you could build thousands of homes for the homeless. You could buy a great big piece of land and house homeless people. I mean, there's so much good you can do with money like that. And this man buys a ring to keep his wife in the marriage. She was going to divorce him in 2003, and then again in 2011, I believe due to his infidelity, again she was going to divorce him. Now that's just sad. I mean, anyway, my point is that women will stick around for hypergamy. Women will stick around when a man has money, okay? And if she's the best, I'm not saying Vanessa didn't love Kobe Bryant, but a big part of her love is the fact that he's famous. He's Kobe Bryant. She loves this man who she thinks is her everything. And if we take away all his accolades, all his accomplishments, all his money, all his fame, The question is, would she still be there? Would she still love that man the same if he was a delivery guy at UPS? If he was a donut maker in a bakery? Would she still love this guy? That's the question. And I would say no, because hypergamy is real, right? So you could say, oh, she loved him so much that she forgave his cheating and woo woo woo. I don't think that's what it is. I think she realized that she can't get anyone better, right? She couldn't get anyone better. She's a nobody. She's not famous. She's not rich. She's not going to ever do better than Kobe Bryant in her life.